Lost in the dark.
Oh, what is up, Crypt Crow? Thank you so much for joining me tonight on this newest edition of Dark Reflections. Ha ha! We got a fucking good one tonight, all right? We got a brand new fucking EP from our brothers. Here, I got it right here. From our brothers in, I don't even care if the camera goes out of focus, of Interpreter, Dirtmound, 6-track EP, out now. Look at this. Look at this cover. Get yourself a hard copy so you can just dive into this artwork. Look at that. It's like got like roots coming out. It's got the skull in the middle. Fucking phenomenal, dude. Like the color work, like just I love everything about this cover. Like it's just so, the more it's one of the ones where it's like the more you look at it, the more you see. You know what I'm saying? Like I just fucking love it. I love it so much. Interpreter, brand new EP, Dirtmound, released January 30th. Interpreter is a band that was on this podcast 3 or 4 months ago. So be sure to go back and check out that episode. They were on the podcast while they were working on this. Outstanding. They are a relatively new band on the Legend Recording Agency. Shout out to Keith Wampler of the Convalescence. He's the one that hooked us up with them. And they are on his legendary agency. Quick bio, in case you haven't heard of Interpreter before. They are a fucking slamming death metal band hailing from the state of Tennessee. Interpreter consists of Wade Turner on vocals, Ryan Waldron on guitar, Jeremy Arvin on bass. I'm sorry if I messed that up. And Aaron Hugan on drums. Again, I'm dog shit with names. Anybody that watches this knows that. So if I mess up any of your names, I'm so sorry. But however, I will say one caveat. Since I talked to them on the show, not long before this EP was released, they did have a lineup change. Storm Jet, who played guitar, I believe he played guitar on Dirtmound because his photograph, he is still photographed on the inside cover. So I believe he did still play guitar on this EP. He sadly has left the band. He is no longer in the band, so now they went from a 5-piece to a 4-piece. But that is the only bit of like lineup change or anything like that I have. That I did want to mention because I didn't mention him in the bio, but I do. I am like relatively certain he played on this album, so I did want to give him a shout out and a mention. Very sad he left the band, but like just in any case, this EP, buckle the fuck up, people, because we're about to dive right the fuck into it. First of all. First track, you open an EP with a track called Ballad of the End. Like, hard as fuck. Hard as fuck, people. And it opens with this just like haunting ass fucking soundscape with this like computer, like R2-D2 kind of sounds to it. Kind of sounds like you're on like a spaceship or something like that. And then they lead into a sample. And the sample is a monologue. And now it took me, because it's like altered. It's like it's got an effect over it. So it took me like a couple listens to like realize what it was. But it's a fucking monologue by Al Pacino from The Devil's Advocate. One of my favorite fucking scenes in that movie. Like, and like the first time I heard it, I heard things where I was like, I feel like I know this from somewhere. And then I like really dove into it and realized, oh my God, this is the fucking Al Pacino speech from Devil's Advocate. Fucking amazing. Like, I cannot, like, already off the rip, I'm hooked. Off the rip, I'm hooked. All right. And then the drums come in. Like just goes in like the first track. The first track I think is actually probably the shortest track on the EP. But it's because it's got the fucking monologue, and then it kicks in with the drums, and it just leads into fucking gnarly headbanging madness. And does an awesome job. Honestly, this opening track does an awesome job at laying the groundwork and setting the atmosphere for what's to come for the rest of the EP. It lays the groundwork and it sets the atmosphere for what's to come on the rest of the EP. And I fucking love that. I love that. Then we go into The Summoned, all right? Which is straight fucking like their bio on like their social media and stuff says they're not one subgenre. And this EP, and I feel like that is with a lot of the bands that we've talked to, is they all do such an incredible fucking job at combining so many different subgenres. So when I describe certain things to you, it's not to like, and I've said this before, but I always like to reiterate, it's never to like put a band in this category or this subgenre or pigeonhole or anything like that. It's always simply to describe what I'm hearing. It's a adjective. It's a fucking way to just describe what I'm hearing. And I can hear many different things on an album like this one. So with The Summoned, which is the first, like, you know, we get the intro track with the brilliant sample, and then we get like a minute or so of music, and then it goes into the the Summoned big opening track. And it just kind of, it's like just slamming groove to me. It opens with this like winding air horn sound over top of like, or I guess underneath, like just this frantic ass vocals, and then it moves into like this dime bag like groove to it on the guitar to me, and it stays with this huge headbanging chugging grooves and moves to like this higher pitch like kind of riff that kind of sounds really nu metal to me, which just adds like an element of atmosphere to it that I fucking love. And then the breakdown, like it starts off with another sample where I don't know what it's from, honestly. Maybe it's from Devil's Advocate as well. I don't know, but it's like, I don't know, man. But what does it say? It's like, I don't know, man. It just got to the point where it's like, fuck this place. Like, it's just so fucking huge and so massive. Like, I fucking love that breakdown so fucking much. Like, just outstanding. Absolutely fucking outstanding. Like, it just, the way the first two tracks play off each other, and then we go into the rest of the 6-track EP, the other 4 tracks. And then you know, and that's the thing. Like I said earlier, they do such a good job. Like, they're not, like so many of the bands we talked about, they're not one subgenre. Now it's like bands went from being in one subgenre to being like, fuck that, let's start combining them. And I feel like that's the movement we're seeing right now in metal. And bands like this are on the forefront of that shit. And it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me for me to hear these different elements of this music that I love, all of it coming into one. And it's bringing it all back together for me, honestly. Like, it's making it all unified again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it in a weird way. Not that it, you know, yeah. Like, in a weird way, it's just making it all unified. And so this EP to me goes through like slamming death, groove metal, elements of black metal, straight death metal. Examples of this would be let me see what I got here. Fucking like the track 4. Track 4, Display. To me has elements of black. Like it starts off pretty straightforward death metal, and then it ends up having elements of slam and death. Like it has like a slower death intro, and then it moves into like this bouncy, almost like alarm clock like riff. And then it fucking drops into this like black abyss of fucking madness, which to me has certain elements remind me of Thy Art Is Murder, definitely. One of the fucking nastiest breakdowns ever. And it just has like elements of the breakdown has a lot of elements of black metal to me. And ends on this like fucking gigantic winding black hole pit feeling to me that's just fucking phenomenal. So that like that's just one example of what they're fucking the subgenres that they're bringing in. Dirtmound featuring Casey Needler. Now, there's some of the things I love about this EP. They have samples and they have features. These are two things that I don't feel like I see enough in metal, and I want to see more. So I love that these guys have features and samples on this EP. Granted, Casey Needler, like I don't know who they are. Like I don't know who that person is. I don't know if they're a vocalist. I looked it up. I'm totally honest here. This is just total honesty. Like I looked up both of the features on this album, and I couldn't really find like where they're from, what they do. I'm pretty sure Casey is a vocalist because I'm pretty sure I hear different vocals on this track. But I'm not 100% certain. So I cannot wait to have Interpreter back on the podcast to ask them these questions. But Casey Needler was featured on this track, and it is hands down by far the most like tech deathy track on the fucking EP. It starts off with like this like tornado whirlwind kind of fucking riffing. Very tech death feel. It just fucking breaks up into this neck breaking fucking slam, breakdown straight to hell, like just grinding death is how this song, it starts tech death, ends up grinding death, like fucking insane and phenomenal. And then I do want to go back to their big they did have a single with a lyric video, link in the description below, for Warmonger. We did a dark LITD reacts to that one. But to me, Warmonger needs to be mentioned because its stomping, monstrous intro has an awesome solo, huge, gargantuan breakdowns. So it has, like I said, it has a lyric video. I couldn't find the lyrics to the rest of the tracks on this album anywhere. So I can hear most of them, but not all of them. So I don't get the full feel. You know what I mean? But this one Warmonger had a lyric video released with it. So I do know all the lyrics to that track. And to me, at least, I don't know if this is another thing I'd love to ask them about. To me, at least, this track is about some sort of conflict, some sort of solve like conflict and conflict resolution in a way. Again, link in the description below. Check it out. Read the lyrics. But to me, some of the fucking standout lyrics on this EP are, "We'll settle this in the pit," and "The pit isn't always a game." Hard! Come on! Hard as fuck, people. Hard as fuck. Like, that's insane. I love that. I fucking love that. But then we fucking move to the final track, Dr. Discontent, featuring Johnny Tsunami. Again, another fucking feature that I couldn't really find much about. So I'm not totally sure, because there's no like booklet with this. And there's not a lot of information. So I buy the physical copy, people. But I couldn't find a lot of information about the features, about the production, about the artwork, and all that stuff. So, and normally you guys know that these are the things that we love to talk about, especially the artwork, because this one especially, I love the artwork on this. So normally we always try to fucking give you all the information we can on the features and the behind the scenes stuff. But this one, I really spent a lot of time looking, and I just couldn't find it. But this song features Johnny Tsunami, and the intro to this song, in a lot of ways, does a brilliant job at mirroring the intro of the intro track. Has this like atmospheric, I don't know, technological kind of soundscape, R2D2, sort of thing. Not quite as much as the opening track in that way. But it still feels like you're in space and like on a spaceship in a way. But it's fucking absolute fucking madness. Gallop groove has certain parts of the track have a Dahlia feel to me. And it much like the summoned, I almost said the summoning. Almost like the summoned does an excellent job at mashing everything, marrying all the different elements of the EP together. The slamming, the death, the black, the groove, all these elements are very present on this EP. So if you like any of that, you will fucking dig this shit. I promise. Grinding, fucking just gnarly fucking shit. It's just absolutely outstanding to me. Like, the way that it breaks through the walls of the different genres and brings them all together. We've said this a lot of times on a lot of different Dark Reflections, but I do feel like that we're kind of like experiencing the precipice of a new wave. And this band is an amazing example of that. Interpreter is an amazing example of that, of being able to bring together all these different sounds, but have them make sense and have the tracks and the whole album or EP or whatever move in a certain way that keeps you so fucking engaged, guessing what's about to, I don't know what's coming next, kind of a thing. And that is fucking amazing to me. The drum, okay, let's get into the instruments. The drums on this album, that's one of the first things I always look for, are the drums. Drums and the vocals. Drums and the vocals, and then do we have solos, and then how's the bass? That's typically how my mind works. One of the things I love about this EP is that everything has a spotlight. All right, everything has everything shines on this. All right, like we got. If there's any look, I have no criticisms on this EP at all. I think it's fucking amazing. If there's, and I hate, like, I know this is the shittiest thing for a fan to say to someone who's actually making the art, but like if there's anything that I want more, that's how I'll say it. Yeah, that's a better way to say it. If there's anything I want more, it's more guitar solos. Like that's the only thing that in this extreme metal that I feel like is kind of getting a little lost, or not lost, but like kind of like not given enough of a spotlight, are guitar solos. I want more guitar solos in general, overall, in anything. So I'm just always, gonna say that unless there's a fuck ton of them. You know what I mean? So I always want more guitar solos because I think you guys are amazing guitarists. Quite frankly, like the Dimebag, what was it on the Summoning? I think. Yeah, it was the Summoning that I felt like you had almost a Dime-esque riff, like the new metal stuff kind of feeling that brought the atmosphere, like I mentioned earlier. Like that's all guitar. That's all guitar. So, like, just more guitar. I love guitar, but I also love drums and bass, and I love it all. Kind of off on a tangent there, but in any case, the guitar work on this is fucking incredible. I really love the groove elements they bring in, the chuggy elements, the gallopy elements that they bring in. The drumming is fucking insane. Fucking insane. Like all the neck breaking comes from the drumming on this one. Like it's just good luck not going to the chiropractor after listening to this one. That's all I got to say. The bass playing is outstanding, and the vocals, my God. Wait. You fucking killed it, bro. Like, you fucking killed this shit. Like, the range that you have, like, to be able to go from straight, like, to that straight cannibal, like, what the fuck, dude? The way you're able to use it and elevate it and go between it, outstanding. Fucking standing. Like, I can't, come on. This EP is fucking insane, and I cannot speak highly enough of it. Interpreter, Dirtmound. I mean, here, I'll show you everything. Here. There it is. The back. The inside. Hard copy, motherfuckers. That's what's underneath. Like, get the fucking hard copy, people. Get the fucking hard copy. Because you're not able to appreciate this artwork unless you have it in your fucking hands. Because you can't see the colors on the screen. Like I'm telling you. There's so much going on here that I see that I love. Just nothing but outstanding work. These guys are fucking awesome people. Be sure to go. I wish I fucked up. I genuinely fucked up, and I totally forgot to write down what episode number they were on, but it's in the title. It's probably in like the 150s, 160s. Back in October. I'm pretty sure they were on back in October or September. And they were just so fucking much fun to talk to. They were awesome guys. Wade he talked to us on his phone on break while he was at work. Like, he's a hard motherfucker, man. And I always appreciate that. Like, I'll never forget that. Seriously. Like, that was insane to me. These guys are just real motherfuckers down there in Tennessee making hard fucking metal. So, God, man, I fucking love them. And I'm absolutely fucking floored by this Dirtmound EP. Interpreter. Just outstanding. Like I can't recommend it enough. I already like hit up Aaron, the co-host of this show, and I was like, if you haven't heard this yet, this might be your new favorite thing. Because I know, like, I heard it and I was like, oh my God, Aaron is going to flip his fucking shit when he hears this. He's going to love it so much. So yeah, like that's really kind of all I got for it. Like, it's just an amazing, it's 22 minutes, quick in and out, 6-track EP that is nothing but hard madness. And that's the other thing I love about it, is that it feels way longer than 22 minutes because all the songs are so massive. But at the same time, it leaves me wanting more. You know, it leaves me going, I cannot fucking wait to hear what they do next. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has all the right elements. Just nothing but outstanding work. Cannot recommend it enough. You know, links to all of their shit in the description below. Oh shit. Move the camera. Including a link to purchase the physical copy, which I'm holding in my hand right now. Please, everyone, come on. Get the physical. Like, we're metalheads. We are the last ones that collect physical copies. And you have, like, it means the world to the bands every time someone gets a physical copy. So pick one up. Pick one up. Trust me. Totally worth it. Even if it's just a CD and not a vinyl, just fucking pick up a physical copy. It moves the needle. Trust me. But yeah, I mean, that's fuck. I feel like I want to say more. I feel like I could go for another half hour on this shit, but I want to keep it short. So that way, hopefully it gets more views and hopefully more people check out Interpreter. So I'm going to wrap this one up, but as always, motherfuckers, I hope you enjoyed this EP as much as I do. And I hope that you fucking check out Interpreter, follow them, like, subscribe, share on everything. It's fucking madness. And I cannot wait to fucking see them live. Oh my God. You don't even understand the day that happens. It's total fucking chaos is what's going down for that day. So I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I'm so happy they dropped this. I can't wait to hear what they do next. This shit is phenomenal, and I cannot wait to have them back on. So if you guys see this, I already told you on the episode you're on, but just to reiterate, open door policy here at Lost in the Dark podcast. Anytime you guys want to be back on, if you want to be back on to fucking promote this shit, anything at all. If you just want to be back on to fucking because you're bored and want to hang out with someone because we're all in fucking quarantine, hit me up. You guys are welcome on anytime. Seriously, anytime. And I'll probably hit you up again soon, just to have you on to talk about this EP. But if you guys see this and want to be back on, please just let me know, and you'll be back immediately. We are fucking thirsty here at Lost in the Dark to talk to some of our friends again that we've met over the last year, through the podcast and on Zoom. So we'd love to have you back. You guys are always welcome. You're phenomenal people, and we fucking love you. And we fucking love this EP. I cannot speak highly of it enough, and I cannot recommend it to enough people. I feel like every single day I'm telling someone new about this EP. Like it's really, god damn it, it's really fucking good. So everybody fucking check out Dirtmound by Interpreter. Links. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. Oh, there we go. Links in the description below to their social media, their Bandcamp, and where you can get a physical copy. But fuck, man, that's gonna be about it for this episode of Dark Reflections. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this EP, Dirtmound by Interpreter, as much as I did, because it absolutely fucking blew me away, and I hope you all enjoyed it too. But as always, we got a lot more coming in the future, but you know the drill. Oh, wait. I almost forgot to show you. Got the Interpreter. Jägermeister. Look at this. It's got the fucking, look at that. Three-eyed stag with an upside-down cross. And that's just the beginning. This is one of the coolest fucking t-shirts ever. You need to go in the links in the description below and pick up one of these fucking shirts if you love Jägermeister, because Jägermeister to me is the blood of the gods. In Valhalla, let Odin reign. Fucking Jägermeister is the drink of metalheads. And the fact that they did this with this shirt, so, like, every single thing, 100% slam by volume. Come on! Like, they did the whole, like, front of the bottle, like, a metal thing. It's so fucking awesome. Check out the link in the description below. Pick up a fucking t-shirt. It comes in a bundle with the EP for, like, $25. Come on. Pick that shit up, man. It's so fucking worth it. I love this shirt. I love this EP. And I hope that you all love this EP as much as I do. Like, that's, yeah. I just wanted to show that to you guys. Look at that upside down cross. Look at that. God, I love that. I love that so much. Man, I fucking love that. So, all right. But that's going to be about it for this episode of Dark Reflections. Be sure to pick up a hard copy, stream, share, like, Interpreter, Dirtmound, and the band in general. All the links in the description below to do that. And yeah, that's going to be it. And as always, we got a lot more coming. But until next time, my friends, my people, my Crypt Crow, as always, we have a lot more coming. But until then, raise your fucking horns and bang your goddamn heads. We love you all to death. Good night.